Welcome, everybody, to Broadcast Team Alpha, where we bring you cutting edge conversation while exploring the quantum possibilities. And
And the baton to you. What do you, the electronic wizard of this operation, think about all this?
I think it's fascinating. The thing is it challenges me to wrap my mind around something that's outside the box. So I have to say, intellectually, can I be intellectually honest enough to just entertain these thoughts for just a few moments and not freak out or lose my mind? I'm just going to sit and listen and learn, and maybe I'm going to learn something different. And maybe it's something out so far outside the box that rather than just recoiling with this, that, or the other, maybe we just stop and maybe this and listen. That's kind of where I'm at with this. So I'm kind of fascinated because it is completely, like I said, outside the box.
it is outside the box, and I just want to go back in the box for a nanosecond and introduce Smarty. Smarty Mendez is the founder and CEO of Holotech, and he's playing in the higher frequencies. I'll tell you that. And he uses he's making an impact in the world of pure soul energy. And Smarty is amazing. He's a genius. They say he's a smart ass. I really like him. Smarty, let's just get to it. Welcome.
How you guys doing tonight?
Yay, so good to have you here.
I'm excited and I'm honored to be here with you guys.
Oh, thanks, thanks. So I mean, I know about you and the guys know a little bit about you, but when you begin to tell people about you, like who are you and what is Holotech?
Okay, well, I mean, first of all, I'm just an ordinary guy like everybody else. As a kid, I knew there was something different with the world. Um, at I just didn't fit in with the whole school thing. I went to school for um, about 7 years, maybe. I went from fifth grade to sixth grade, seventh grade in 2 months. My IQ was tested at about 7 years old, and my IQ was over 250, and that is in the Lancaster, uh, Pennsylvania school district. For everybody that wants to do research, you can go ahead and go check it out for yourself. Um, Basically, I left school and wandered off into the world, and thanks to the internet and higher connections with the higher realms and God, of course, I've always felt and knew that things were different. Um, and I just kept learning, researching, following people like Tesla, Wilhelm Wright, different quantum physics throughout the world, and I said, "Wow, there's something here." Uh, that's basically it.
That's cool.
2012, yeah, in 2012, I hooked up with a quantum physics who taught me all about holographic energies and all that stuff. And while I'm working with him, there were signs and paying attention, and I just said, "Holy, what is this?" And shortly after, I found out that I was able to do multiple things, lightning speed, and um, my, my crusade is to heal the planet and fix the
Mhm.
world and kill everybody on it.
I love that. I love that. And
Right.
you're so benevolent. You know, you give so much stuff out. I mean, Smarty's website is holotech .biz, and if you go there, he has all kinds of. Do you call them holograms, Smarty? What do you call them?
Yeah, we call them hollows, short
Okay,
for
hollows.
holograms. And yeah, they're you know in the Bible it says you'll know them by their fruits.
Yes,
Okay, well, I mean,
yes, really
Yeah.
good.
that's all I really gotta say. You know what I mean?
It's really good.
So,
So,
you know,
so
I,
Just
people.
I enjoy I enjoy the feedbacks. It feels like the most when people tells you, "Hey, my daughter isn't going to die after they gave her 3 months to live."
Yeah,
8 years later, it's like can't get better than that.
exactly. So
what
the balance of your work or the main focus of your work is healing people and the planet. Is that fair to say?
Yes, that's where I started. I started healing people, and I've done it. I've done it for free.
Mm.
Um, I have testimonies from here to Hong Kong. I got a Facebook group that I started in 2013, and I just create little images. I hit it with the frequencies just like that. No machines, no nothing. This is this is this is a spiritual realm. Some call it quantum physics. If you know, my opinion is beyond that. Okay. The best way to try to understand what I'm doing is through quantum physics. I'm told by the creator upstairs that people won't understand, scientists won't understand what I'm doing for many years to come. And the best way is through quantum physics.
Yeah.
Basically, that's what I do. I generate frequencies in the palm of my hand, put it onto images, and give it to the world for free.
That's amazing.
Testimonies are phenomenal. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, when you're talking about these hollows, what kind of hollows are they? And are they one hollow that may work for many different things, or is it a specific one for a specific issue?
Okay, yeah. At first I started putting out one image that did multiple things. Then I found out shortly after that people weren't really healing with that specific hollow because there was multiple problems. So then what I decided to do was, okay, I'll create one image and then just strictly go after cancer, right? So that image will remove the cancer out of your body using energies that you store into your cup of water and you drink. Once you drink it, the energies go to your body and kills cancer cells, okay? Now, we've already taken care of that. The problem was the cancer was coming back. So I went ahead and created another hologram, just a picture, and generated pre-cancerous killing cells so that it doesn't come back. Created a new hologram, smack, gave it out for free. And like I said, the testimonies are all over my Facebook group. They're unbelievable.
The thing is, folks that don't fully understand even the basics of what you're doing, and that is you're creating these little reflective stickers, if you will. Is that what you're making? They're like they hold a holographic image in, or what is it that you're giving people?
No. What I'm doing is, if I don't know if you guys could share screen on here and whatnot.
Yes, you can.
But,
You can share your screen if you want to.
Okay, let me.
Down at the bottom of your control panel, you can see a green share button if you want to share your screen.
Yeah, I use Zoom a lot, so I'm familiar with it. I just wanted to see if you guys already had the website up. Maybe you guys wanted to do it, but let me see here. Okay, here we go. Okay, here you go. This is actually my website. Now you see up here it says free downloads, right?
Let me
Okay,
switch this here real quick.
Everybody see that?
I see it. It's
Hang on, I'm
great.
going to switch our cameras over to that. Hang on just a moment here.
Really good.
All right, now here's the thing. There's no hollows, there's no stickers, there's nothing.
Right.
Piece of paper, okay? Piece of paper that you yourself go to the store, buy a piece of photo paper, right click on any of these images here, print it out on photo paper, make a coaster like this, put it on your table, put your coffee or water on it. Second or two later, you drink and it starts doing exactly what it says it's doing, exactly what is stated here. So if you want to reverse your age, you reverse your age. I'm 41 and I look like I'm 35 for the last 7 years. There's thousands, well not thousands, but there's hundreds. I don't have too much time.
Okay, so this is great.
Everything around us is energy. Sound, vibration, frequencies. If you studied people like Tesla and all that, you would know that he was able to do wonderful things, and they try to stop him. And Wilhelm Reich made orgone energy, and they stopped him. And basically everything is a frequency. Okay. I'm a multi-dimensional being. We all are. I just have the insight where I can move into dimensions from here all the way up to 200 and so on. The dimensions keep changing as we go. So I know that everything is energy. Everything has a specific binary code to it. Matrix, right? So, for instance, like I said earlier, I'm not sure if it's on the video, but this here has a frequency to it. It's CBD, okay? I know that this object is just nothing but energy and has an energy signature, correct? Right, there you go. It has an
Yeah.
energy signature. So what I'm able to do is I can see the energy signature. I can move in, snatch it etherically, place it into a hologram, place it into one of my images. So instead of taking drops all day long, you can print out one of the images, put your cup of water on it, drink, and benefit that way. And this is for people that can't pay for it all the time. Right?
Now,
Free.
just stay with my crayons for just a moment. You
Okay.
really said something that was very powerful, but I don't know if you realize how powerful. You said you just snatch it etherically and then make an image. Is this like a what people would call a telepathic or psychokinetic or extrasensory perception type thing? Is that what you're talking about?
Everything I say is powerful, and yes to all the above.
I think you're more in borderline of intention. You intended to bring it because that leads right into the holographic and the self-aware universe. You intended it to come from that, and you intended to place it in somewhere else. Am I with you?
Yep, yep. We all. You can also call it will it. I mean, you will it.
Yeah.
So I'm willing to go snatch anything up for all of us and bring it back. So, whatever you want.
Now you mentioned earlier that you were able to teach other. Is this something that you were able to teach other people?
That's correct. I'm actually teaching people all this stuff, and I have a bunch of Jedi's. I call it Jedi sessions. We call them Jedi's, and I teach people how to do it. And they use pendulums, muscle testing, higher guides, telepathic communications, remote viewing. We do all that stuff, and we do it on the call. We do it live, so that there's no interference, and if there is interference from three-letter agencies or whatnot, we'll see them and we'll neutralize them also. We're not playing around. The stuff that we're doing is 100% real. It's accurate. The healings are phenomenal. I mean, I can literally pull tumors out of people's brains just like I pull the frequencies out of this. I've done it plenty of times. It's just this
Now
is what we do.
So I'm just trying to stay on track here. So a lot of the people can immediately if somebody's got an issue, and you just mentioned some serious issues, they're going to want to go to your site. So your website again, we mentioned it earlier. We got interrupted with the stream, but give them your website and tell them what the resources are they can get into again on the website.
Okay, yeah, the website is holotech.biz. There's different forms of the technology. The most well-known one is the free download website, where all the free stuff is at. You right-click, print it out on photo paper, laminate it for protection. That's the easiest way, the most inexpensive way to do it to get results. And if that doesn't work, the next best thing are one of the charms. These charms have thousands of frequencies, and all of the free stuff is in one of these charms. We also have a service where we provide 20 of these energetic photos already protected and laminated with the frequencies. And basically, see this one? This one's for bug repellent. You put a bottle of water on here and spray it around and get rid of the bugs.
That's great.
We have all types of frequencies. If you know that the world is energetic, and if you know that we can pull frequencies to manipulate the world or change the world, if you would, we can literally make whatever we want happen instantly. Some of it does happen instantly, and some of it takes time, depending on what the situation is. I mean, for instance, we're all getting ready to go into a global backed currency. That took a lot of time, okay? But we're like inches away from it. Tumors and healing and all that happens instantly. I replace thyroid glands while I'm on the show with people, and they actually feel it. When I send a hit, people feel that.
Yeah.
This ain't joke. This is real. This is real life healing.
It's the
Not
real
waiting for
deal, and it's right on time.
Yeah, we're not waiting for ships. We're not waiting for galactics. We're not waiting for help. We're not waiting for none of that. We already have it.
Right.
Now I'm showing everybody. I'm proving. I don't have to prove it, but it's proven already. Um, I like the fact that you are familiar with radionics machines. Okay, one of our listeners took my image, printed it out on regular paper. Okay, regular paper. Printed out my image on regular paper, slid it inside a radionics machine, and was floored. He was like, "What? How is this possible?" Okay, that's a radionics machine. There's other devices out there that can prove what I'm doing. I'm not here to prove. I'm just here to educate.
So Smarty, one of our Margaret, thank you for the super chat, $2 super chat. Thank you. Margaret asked, uh, how did this idea come for you? How did it come about? And where do you believe you got the ability from?
Well, the ability came from, our Father, my Father, our Father. Came from God, Source, Creator, whatever you want to call it. I was always connected to higher realms. I mean, my IQ was through the roof. Some people even attack me when I state that. You know what I mean? The fact that I went from fifth to sixth or seventh grade wasn't enough for anybody. My records prove it. Okay. Um, and like I said, once I found out that there was things missing, and realizing that the world was pretty messed up, and then I see the World Trade Center go down, I'm like, what in the world is happening here? So that's when I started digging, researching, and helping people and sharing information, blah blah blah. And then somebody sends me a video of a quantum physicist who was making holograms. I went ahead and contacted him and studied with him for about 5 years, and then realized that I can do this myself. Once I realized I can do it myself, I was using pendulums. Pendulums, you get the pendulum.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, no, maybe so.
Absolutely.
Muscle testing.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking like, okay, well, let me ask this question. Yes. 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 I'm like, holy moly. So not only that, as I'm helping people do this stuff, but it's all good.
Especially since they put the smart meter out.
Okay, we are supposedly going back on streaming here. So let's just see what happens. Here we go.
Fun.
We should be live. Sorry, folks, we've had an internet issue that we've normally never had. And so we're back and talking with Smarty. Sorry about that.
Sorry.
All good. We're unstoppable. I mean, they can create speed bumps all they want.
That's right. That's right. So we were talking about the hollows, and Smarty, when I talked to you, I said that nobody had to tell me that they put smart meters in my building, because I felt it. I felt it. Then I was like, I know what this is. I went outside. I saw the smart meters. So on your website, you've got the hollow for that. So I can print it off on glossy paper, laminate it, and put it like in the window where I especially feel it.
Right. Yeah, I had a individual come on the Real Truth Call and say that their friend was energy sensitive, and that she couldn't literally walk in front of her monitor, her TV, or nothing, because she was just, she would feel the radiation coming off of it, right?
Yeah.
So I said, well, listen, just go to my website, download such and such and such, put it behind your TV, behind your monitor, on the radiation, on the smart meter, and then tell me what happens. Instantly, she turned all her stuff on and never had a problem since 3 years ago.
Amazing.
Right? Not only that, you got everybody right now talking about 5G this, 5G that, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what I did last month, I put out a free 5G wallpaper.
Awesome.
Maybe Smarty, this is incredibly informative. Maybe explain to people a little bit more about, for those that really don't know, and I know this may be a little too simplistic because to our audience, a lot of our folks know about frequencies, Tesla, et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
But what I think is happening with these that you're talking about, these are opposing frequencies, a lot like sound cancellation would be in a car, where they make a sound to cancel a sound. Is that what you're doing? You're creating a frequency to cancel a frequency.
That is correct. That is correct. So once, not only that, Tom, I'm also able to check this out. I'm also able to harness that harmful frequency, make the antidote, and put it back,
That's awesome.
just like that. So yeah, basically that's exactly what we're doing it, and I'm doing it in record timing. Uh, 7 years ago, I was told that it would be 100-year cleanup to clean up this planet. I said, okay, put me in charge.
Hmm.
We'll do it in 2. No, listen, I I just go with the flow. I inform. I tell people what's going on. It's up to them if they choose to believe it or not. I really don't. It's not going to stop me. It's not going to, I do get hurt sometimes because people are just like really nasty, but I'll just send them a frequency too and change their attitude. So, I mean, it's all good. It's all love coming from right here.
Well, it is
Everything I
love.
do, everything I do is coming from right here. I like to say, Daddy is all loving. Okay. Daddy has given everybody chances and chances and chances. Daddy's all loving. You got to worry about me. Period.
So the thing that I'm so impressed about you, Smarty, is that you are coming from love. I can feel that you're coming from love. I look at your website, I see you're coming from love, that you're there to help people and you're offering it. And just like you, other people have emerged, right? Just
Right.
especially at this point in time in history. And some people will resonate with you, some people will resonate with other people. But for the people that resonate with you, you've got a class every Tuesday and Wednesday where we all have the innate ability to heal and to do what you do. It's just different for different reasons. We close up to it, right?
Yeah, not only that, there's so many things that are in the way. You got
Yes,
religions, you got different cults, you got everybody wanting to be mother, father, God. You got all this BS. It's like, no, it's not happening like that. There's one God, there's one Son, and the Holy Spirit. Okay,
exactly.
and that's all there is. There's only truth.
Right.
You guys got people got to get on board with that, or they don't. Like, I'm not religious. I just know that Daddy upstairs is really powerful. He loves us all, and I'm here to make changes. That's it.
Let me just let me just for a second here talk to the people out there that is listening to this and having just a little bit of a hard time to wrap our heads around this, because I saw a video of you where you were demonstrating that you shut off the damaging radiation from 5G. You had the cell phone laying there, and you put that on top, and then as soon as you moved the microphone over the patch, the radiation from the phone just shut off.
That's right. That's right.
Uh,
I do it. I do it live too.
yeah.
That
So
yeah.
that's obviously working. So I think everybody should have one of these patches on their telephone.
Absolutely.
I'm definitely going to get one.
Well, the cool thing is that for a while now and I'm still currently selling these stickers on my website, right?
Yeah.
I feel like there's so much going on with the 5G stuff, and it's like nobody's looking at my stuff, nobody's paying attention, nobody's listening.
Yeah.
So how about I just go ahead and put it for free? So all you gotta do is download it on my website. I created a page just for it. Okay, go to my page, click on 5G EMF protection, download it to your device, make it your wallpaper. Problem solved. Not only that, check this out. Here's the cool part. Once you do install it on your device, that changes your whole device molecular structure, so that if you don't want to keep that back there no more, you just put a picture of your family and you're still protected because I already changed it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a wild card, everybody. This is real stuff. We're not playing games. The
Yeah.
healing is real. There's no hidden agenda with me. You know, my favorite color is white for a reason. You know, it's just I love what I do. I've been
Yeah.
doing at this, taking hits left and right, taking hits from different civilizations across the universe, and the stuff that we are going through to save this planet, people won't even believe. That's how
Exactly.
serious things are. So,
Exactly.
I,
And although we've addressed the crayon question, so to speak, Smarty, I like that you're speaking about this, because there are a lot of people out there that do understand that there is this going on. And you were talking today that you got a hit from the seventh galaxy, or
yep, the seventh galaxy, level 3.
what does level three mean? Is that like the intensity, or?
No, that's just one of their. You know, here we got military, we got different parts of the military, blah blah blah. Well, throughout the galaxy, there's different fashions, also there's different groups, different races. You know, some are humans, some are ETs. We even have extraterrestrials that are from this Earth that we can't even see. So there's a lot of beings out there that don't want us to evolve. They don't want us to ascend. A lot of
Yeah.
people are familiar with the ascension process, right?
Yes.
Right, everybody?
Everybody's talking about it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, well, I was born with the code.
Okay.
Okay, just
Okay.
saying, throwing it out there.
Just
So
saying.
yeah, just saying, you know, I'm not into you know, it is what it is. I don't take no BS. There's a lot of things happening all around the world. It all started 2 years ago when I opened up the glass dome that we under. Some people call it firmament, blah blah blah.
Right.
Um, they had booby trapped that whole thing, so I shot through it with frequencies. Mind you, I talk the way I talk everywhere around the world, on calls, on phones. They monitor me. They do everything they want to do.
Right.
And a lot of different groups literally evaporated for attempting to stop me. So
Interesting.
um, I'm not afraid. We're not going nowhere. They got to get
That's
used
good.
to it. We've been going at this for eons. No one has no one has had the abilities to wipe them out the way I do now. That's just a fact. And I'm teaching people how to do what I'm doing so that this never happens anywhere again.
Did so when you first realized what your role was, did it surprise you? Were you like living a more earthly human life, and then all of a sudden you're like, "Oh my God, I'm here to
No,
do
no,
this"?
I was never living a human life. I mean,
Oh,
how could you with the IQ over in the clouds, right?
that's true.
You,
That's
you,
true.
you know what I mean? So, you know, in 2016, I got on the Real Truth call, and there was an individual on the call by the name of Fisher, which was a high-ranking military official that was above Majestic. Okay, um, you know, I don't know if he wants me to get that out there or not, but he's since moved on, and I've been piggybacking with him, doing the healing sessions, sending the angels out to heal people, and now it's just I evolved into a powerful weapon for humanity.
Yes. So your mission. Okay. So you work for God. Is that true statement?
Well, if you yeah, basically, but if you can picture God as an energy ball, right?
Yes.
As
Yes.
an energy ball, and then if you can picture me in the heart of the energy ball, and then a bunch of really powerful beings that no one can even see surrounding us. I mean,
Wow.
what do you call it?
That's amazing visual. Wow.
That's being one with the creator. So that's no, I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
Have you
Yeah.
have you made a disclosure patch yet? We need one of those.
Well, you know, Daddy, I call it Daddy. You know, Daddy says that there is a special event for my unveiling.
A
Ooh,
special event for, say again?
For my unveiling.
ooh.
I tell people all the time who I am, but they're just like, you're crazy, man. But I'll just leave it up to Source, God,
Yeah.
Creator, whatever you want to call it. But
Love
yeah,
that.
there's a lot of things that we're working on: disclosure, releasing the patents, the technology. I also have a crew full of, or I have ships full of crews and supplies that will be handed down once I get to my next destination. We got crystalline chambers, we got wands, we got all types of stuff that's getting ready to hit the planet.
Oh, thank God.
Now, we're literally going celestial. We're going into planetary. There will be a celestial ceremony. And that's stuff that's getting
Wow.
ready to happen. I mean, we're like days away from this stuff.
Well, we can kind of see. I mean, so everybody predicted, not everybody, but a lot of people, right, based on the planetary information and that what's going on right now has never happened before in history. People predicted that things like the internet going wonky today, and other things that is going on that the general public don't know is going on. It's right on time, right? So when you say that we're days away, I mean, that just makes sense to me.
It is. It is. The cool part about all of this is that we know, all of us know, that there's been many civilizations on planet Earth.
Yeah.
They've come and gone. Okay. Even Jesus was 19,000 years ago. It wasn't 2,000 years ago. He was crucified on a tree. He was sent. He was saved by the angels and the Essenes that are still in Egypt. They helped him escape to France with his wife and children. He was not married to Mary Magdalene, and we'll go into more about that on another show. But the fact that what I'm trying to paint a picture is that all of these civilizations failed.
Yeah.
This is the last cycle because we finally got it right, and I'm not failing this time. Okay.
Wow.
Now, there
Tom?
is something holding back the calamities from happening. And I think maybe you and me and the rest of us, we are all intending for that to happen. So what one is doing is being magnified by the others that is feeling the same thing. So we have a tremendous force of mind here that is going in the right direction.
That's
So
right.
I do not believe whatsoever that we're going to fail this time.
No, we're not. We're not. Especially with me and my crew around. It's finished. It's over. It's over.
Yeah.
This is the last cycle, and there will be a celestial ceremony, and you can see what happens there.
I cannot wait for that.
Me
So,
either.
Tom, you're really quiet. Do you
He's
have a
just
question?
he's just taking it all in.
I'm taking it in. I'm totally unqualified to talk on any of this. I'm just fascinated. So you've dealt with ridicule. You've made some fantastic claims, and you're putting it out there. So
Somebody's got to do it, right?
Exactly.
what's next then? Where would you like to see? This is your moment where we've got a couple thousand subscribers. Let people know what do you think is either something they need to be doing in alignment with this, or what do you think's coming next?
Good question.
Okay. Well, the best thing to do is connect with Source, connect with God. God is everywhere. God loves us all. I'm here to make sure that you all reach the levels where we have where we're at. And I'm still evolving. Just so you know, I'm receiving downloads right now.
Wow.
Just so you know. And I always know because my whole body chills up. You can
Wow.
feel it. You can all feel it. Like this is real.
I feel it.
This is not no BS. So what's getting ready to take place, Tom? There's going to be a massive wealth transfer. Okay. United States Treasury is getting ready to release the United States Treasury note. That will change everything because there are humanitarians there's about 20 humanitarians that will move into a benevolent humanitarian mode where things that we suffer from nowadays with the food, lack of water, the lack of paying our bills, the lack of money, the lack of basically all that. That's getting ready to get wiped out. We're those things will be a thing of the past. Okay. Right now, all we're waiting for is for Trump to announce all of the things that I just stated. Once those things are announced, we're going into high gear. Many of us will be going into a, a vacation mode because of all the stuff that we've been doing. Once we get out of vacation mode, I will come back. I will start taking people, flipping their age switches like that. We'll have the ships coming in from the portals down in Destin, Florida, which is my next destination. We're just going to flip this planet upside down in the most benevolent way anyone has ever seen.
Okay, now you mentioned something that you said Trump was going to make some announcements. What kind of announcements is he going to make?
Well, he should be making the announcements on the United States dollar going away, and we're going to have the Federal Reserve. The United States Treasury notes dollar backed by gold. Okay, we're getting rid of the BS, Federal Reserve BS, right? Getting rid of all that because we all know that's all cabal runs. I mean, you got the pyramid and all that BS on the actual dollars, right? You all know that needs to go bye-bye. IRS is going bye-bye. The fact that we are there's ETs everywhere. They're hiding the ships from the media. The ships are everywhere right now. You know, my ships, my crews, other ships, other crews. You can look at the sun and the moon, and you can see ships everywhere. Okay, they're hiding that. That needs to be announced that they're here.
Yeah,
We're not going nowhere. Right.
Right.
We're not going nowhere. They are here because I request them to come here. They're from light years away. They all know what's going on here. We had to send messages out to far out in the universe that don't come here trying to harm life on this planet because you will be evaporated. I mean that. Not taking no more, no more prisoners. That the holding tanks are full. Okay, that's all done and over with. We are going to move into a planetary system. There will be portals everywhere open. You will be able to travel benevolently through portals. The spacecrafts will be everywhere. Humanity will be uplifted like the movies. You think the movies were just a movie? No, they were telling you the truth, but people were too closed-minded to actually believe what they're telling us. Cabal has to tell us these things, right? They have to. So we're getting ready to move into a higher realm of possibilities. I mean, that's what we've been working on. Right now, for the last 5-6 months, every time I'm able to or I'm allowed to, I snap my fingers and the Schumann resonance rises, just like I just did.
Oh, so you're doing that.
Yeah, I'm the one doing it. I just did it. I just did it right now. So you guys want to go check it out? Go ahead. You'll see that it was, lifted. The consciousness level on everybody is being lifted because I understand that everything is a frequency. And let me tell you. Let's see here. Let me grab something here. Okay, check this out. Let's say this is planet Earth, right? This is where we're at here, right? Then you got this massive ship called the New Jerusalem, right about here, right? And then I say, hey, I want all cancer to be eliminated from this part of the planet, right? So the New Jerusalem, Ashtar says, okay, Smarty, done. They'll send the beam from the ship to the planet, all cancer gone. I already did it. Okay? That's what's happening here on the planet. My commands go straight through the New Jerusalem, which is a spacecraft, and Ashtar is the commander of that spacecraft. And Archangel Michael is right above me right now listening. This is real. This is not BS, guys. This is some real stuff.
So people
Take it or leave it.
no,
Don't
so
matter to me.
that's good. So people who are getting ready, people who have been like sleeping and like functioning on earth but sleeping, and they're being awakened for their mission, could would they expect to maybe be contacted at night, or what do you think
Yeah,
might happen for them?
yeah. Well, what's happening is just this afternoon, we went ahead and hit all those individuals with the abilities to move, wake up,
Right,
move, and take everything easy because we understand that some people may not make it,
right,
and you got all this hitting them at once.
right.
Some people literally might just
Short circuit.
expire.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So that's why Daddy has me doing things strategically, raising the consciousness, raising the human resonance, raising the love vibration, hitting the earth, hitting the planet. I mean, hitting the water, the trees, birds, all the elements. I mean, literally, that's what we're doing. We're sending frequencies to revive everything. Bam, 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 left and right, left and right. That's why people don't understand what's going on and how I'm capable of doing this stuff
Right,
because they're missing the source connection part of it.
right. And
You know, this is real stuff.
people who are connected and people who have awakened to this, they see that frequency, right? So they're seeing that reality where other people who are not awakened to it, they're seeing something different.
Right. I had people look at me strange when
Hmm.
I'm walking down the road,
Hmm.
walking down the block, and it's because I look like a thug. I got tattoos and I wear big chains, and I'm just walking by, and they're like, "Something wrong over there. There's something wrong over there. What is it?" They don't know. They don't know. And I literally walk by them and heal them. You know, especially
Aw.
especially when there's people that look disabled or in wheelchairs.
Yeah,
They don't know that I'm just like pow healing them and giving them. Everybody's getting ready to have a new body. Imagine that.
that, that's awesome.
You call it ascension, crystalline, whatever. We're going to go into body and eventually crystalline. It's pretty wild what's getting ready to take place, but the main focus right now until we get to those areas is the fact that you can get free healing on the website. You
Exactly.
can you can get rid of the radiation coming from all your devices, tablets. My kids cannot use their phones without protection on it because I've understood. I understand that the brain, the children's brain does not develop until they're about 18 years old. Okay,
Yeah.
and they know it too. So that's why they do these things. That's why they every time they got a little kid getting a new phone and not protected, they're like, "Yeah, we got him." You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay, now here's some cool stuff that we've been working on. Malevolent forces like reptilians, satanics, Dracos, archons. They were using us as literally batteries. Okay,
Right.
they were creating fear, douche, adrenochrome,
Yeah.
right? Tom, remember what you said earlier about changing the frequency? Okay, so I took all those things that they fed off. What? Guess what happened after that? Millions of them died. Okay,
Wow.
so if you start seeing people, or if you don't see people around that you normally would see on the media, on
Yeah.
the movies, and you see people deteriorating, well, that's not my problem. Okay,
I
So
see we're,
you're not been doing what you were doing.
yeah, I see we're coming up towards the end of the show, but I got one real question for it. There are people out there that have an inkling that they may have part in this awakening process and this rise of vibration. How do you think they will be contacted? Could it be possibly that they maybe have some type of a contact while they sleep? or could it be that maybe they meet somebody on the street and catch up a conversation, or could it be like you say, it just happens to them?
Contacts is taking place right now. If they're listening,
Mhm.
right? They got the info. They got the website. They got the Real Truth Call. Got you guys. Got
Yep.
free stuff. Free stuff on the website that you can literally. You don't need, guys. All your listeners. You don't, if you can't afford to print stuff out, go to the website. If you want to advance your abilities, look for the hologram or the image that says advanced abilities times 1,000. Put your cup up to it. Put your cup up to it just like that.
Yeah.
Then drink. And then watch miracles take place.
Yes.
But to what you're saying, yes, some will be contacted in the dream state. Some will get activated like that. You know, some will just join us and be a part of us, and then we'll vet them. And if Daddy says, yeah, they're cool, but they may need to do this and do that, or I may need to do this and do that, then I'll just handle it for them, so that we all become one. I mean, that's at the end of the day, that's where we're going anyway. We're all going to be one powerful force, a benevolent force that ain't nobody going to want to mess with, especially when you just go, whoa, stop there.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Love that. Love it.
It's wild. It's wild. I literally
Okay.
like I literally live in my world is crazy. Okay. I just wanted to come on here and talk about holograms, and now I just went crazy.
Well, thank
Yeah.
you. It was meant to be.
It was
Right. That's Daddy saying, just let loose, son. Be you. I said,
Exactly.
okay, let's go. You know, but I mean, I love everybody. I love what I do. I love the testimonies. I love informing people, and I don't have all the answers, which is why I love contacting with new people all the time.
Thank you.
And and we connect. If there's something off, I'll connect with Daddy, and we'll find out, and we'll just fix it. It's a frequency away. The planet, a couple of years from now, the stuff that we've worried about and we've suffered from is going to be a thing of the past. There's going to be so much joy that I literally cry when I think of it. Okay, because this is serious. This is real stuff.
It's beautiful.
We're all going through hell, all of us, even me. And what makes us stronger is our love. And my what I'm doing is straight love energy. I call it pure soul science because it's love. That's what it is. And I enjoy what I do. I'm not going to stop. I got to make a couple of moves here in a little bit to make sure certain people don't get assassinated, because that's what I do all day. Okay, this is real shit.
Yeah.
Excuse my French.
Yeah.
But this is real stuff. And
Thank you for what you do. Really.
I appreciate it. I mean, you guys, everybody, all they have to do is just look on the website, check out the free stuff, start using it. You guys want to anti-age, you guys just want to have enlightenment, just go ahead and go use it for free. It's free. You can't beat free 99.
Thank you. Thank
Yep.
you for that. Thank you for coming on with us, Smarty. I would love to have a more formal conversation with you at some time where we can really go in depth. But I think this was fun, and I love that you went all over the galaxy.
Yeah, it's wild, man.
Yeah.
Me and my team say all the time, they're not going to believe us.
Yeah,
I'm like, Daddy says, don't worry about that. I'll give you credit.
exactly.
Yeah, I definitely would like to see you come back and talk maybe a little more in depth. Let's leave it just a little bit of time so that people have time to go to your website, download some of the patches, and try them out, so we can get some estimates. And that will be more believable for the larger mass that we will have looking at it later.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I would recommend also. And I'm sure there'll be people contacting me wanting to attack, and then I'll find out who they are because I can see, okay? And I'll just neutralize them, and we'll have a merry day.
Yeah. Yeah, I just got to go back to that video I saw of you shutting off the radiation from the cell phone. There is nothing that can convince me that that did not work, because I heard the detector just go silent, just like that.
Well, I do it live. I do it live at the events that I do, my
Yeah.
presentations. I do it all live. There was a guy, I don't know how much time we got, but there was a guy who actually had a shungite rock on his phone, okay?
Huh?
And when I took the EMF detector and put it on his phone beeped. It was boop, 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 boop. And he's like, dude, I got a shungite piece on it. And I'm like, no, I know shungite work for myself, which is why I pull the frequencies from it, because shungite does work,
Yeah.
So what I did was I pulled the frequencies of shungite. I asked Daddy for other frequencies to neutralize it, electromagnetic, all this stuff. Like I literally worked to just download frequencies. So then we took it off of his phone and we put my sticker on there. We did it again and it went do 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 whoop. He's like, it's a piece of paper. And I'm like, yeah, it's a piece of paper with frequencies.
Yeah.
He's like, how do you do that? I said, it's easy, man. I just generate frequencies and I put them where they want to go. That's it. Which is why, energy tells matter what to do. If you understand that energy tells matter what to do, then we can do literally anything. Period.
Excellent.
In the chat room before we end, Smarty, people are saying that they're weighed down with sadness because of things that are happening to kids and animals and the wildlife, in the Pacific. Is there anything that you can speak, to them?
I want you guys to understand something. The company of heaven is very real. We are here. We are working on it. And can I screen share something real quick?
Absolutely.
Okay, let me go grab something, because this was the energies in this hologram was given to me by the individual that is above majestic. And I want everybody to check this out and grab it, download it. If you can't download it, just keep it here and just absorb the energies from it. You don't even have to do nothing. You can just look into this. And what this hologram or what this image was meant to do, it was literally meant to pull all that stuff out of you, so that even if you're holding grudges on people, that also will be released. Because we can't move into higher dimensions holding all this sadness, all this baggage, all this. This here was also frequencies that were sent by the military, the guy from the military. But I want to get you this main picture before we go, because it's very important that people do this. People, like I said, you don't even have to download it. It's this one here. It's called the Staff of Mercy.
Wow.
Some people can actually see images and faces in it. Okay?
Wow.
Now, here's the thing: if you guys want to forgive your family members, you guys want to mend relationships, if you guys want to get rid of that sadness, but this image, you can feel it now. I'm sure some of you can already, because I can.
Absolutely.
What this image here does, it literally pulls all that crap out of you, and you'll start to get emotional, and you'll start to just detox from it, and it literally releases all that from you.
Wow.
You just get this. Like I said, you don't have to download it. Absorb the energies. This came from higher realms also, and this gets rid of all that.
That's amazing.
And also, have faith, because we are here. We're working on behalf of humanity. We're not going nowhere. So, I love all you guys. I love what I do. Not going to stop. There's no force in this universe that can stop me, and you'll see. You'll see how real this stuff is.
That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
Beautiful thing.
So, Smarty, before you go, can you like energize my shungite right here?
Done.
Ooh, thank you. Thank you.
You got something over there you want me to charge up for you, Tom?
Oh, you're muted, sweetie. Yeah.
Trying to unmute my.
Okay.
I don't fully enough understand the whole concept to even know what to ask for.
Okay. Okay. How about you need some energy? You need some what exactly you got a cup over there?
I have a cup. I mean, an
All right,
empty,
is that-
an empty cup?
No, it's
Yeah,
a glass.
is it your favorite cup or is it just a cup?
I've got my favorite mug is in the dishwasher, but I have a wine glass.
Okay, well hold it up. Oh, matter of fact, stay right there. Do not move. You already know the taste of that wine, right?
Right?
Okay. Taste it again.
Okay. Tastes the same.
It tastes the same? Okay. Taste it one more time. Let me know if it tastes the same.
Okay.
You gotta remember the taste, the palate, and all that.
Tastes the same.
Okay. That's fine. Doesn't mean it ain't charged.
Right. So,
Yeah, I mean,
Smarty,
even-
Tom has been. I'm sorry. Tom's been saying he wants to remember why he's here.
Okay, there's a hologram called Remember on the website. Not only that, Tom, check this out. Wine tastes the same, right? Now, what you do is you take that cup, you put it next to your gas tank, and watch your car start steaming. You ain't gonna deny that.
Okay.
That's it. Plain and simple. I usually like to do it with spring water. I mean, with tap water, because it's easier. You know, tap water tastes like crap. Then
I
we
never
charge.
I never drink tap water.
Yeah.
That's all I drink, because I
Really?
know what I'm doing. Okay,
Wow.
so I stopped spending money on water a long time ago. So take the tap water, put it inside another cup, right? Because that glass has been charged. It's done. There's the energies is permanent. Take a cup, drink the tap water. Then you use that cup and drink the tap water again. If it don't taste like spring water, then I'm going to hang up my coat and I'm going to quit all this, okay?
Okay.
No, but yeah, there's a lot of things that that people could use to see the difference of the flavor of food, flavor of water, just like Aggie,
Yagi.
Augie.
just like Aggie was saying about the video. I mean, you guys can, if you guys have any friends that have radionics or machines, go ahead and download that image to your phone. Put your phone in the radionics machine before and after. Or if you got that test, go ahead and download the image, do before and after, and you'll see that it was neutralized. Things like that, you can't, people don't, you can't deny it.
Right.
As far as the palettes and all that, everybody has different palettes and different sensitivities, but it's all good. No worries. Fun. It's cool.
Smarty Mendez, thank you for being with us, and thank you for gifting us with all of the gifts that you did tonight, and thank you for all of the gifts on your website, website, Holotech, holotech.biz. Everybody, please go there and check out all of the free things that will help you. Tom?
I just wanted to kind of respond to some of this. Thank you for trying whatever that is you did to my wine. Thank you for.
No, I don't try, young man. I do.
Okay, whatever that is that you did, thank you. Appreciate the. I always. No, thank you. So.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I really enjoyed
Fascinating
having you here.
information. This is definitely something I'll take a look at your site, learn a little bit more about it, take a look at the images. It's fascinating. I'm kind of.
Yeah. I mean, if you guys want to, test my stuff out, just shoot me an address and I'll send you a couple things. I mean,
Okay. Thank you very
Fun.
much. And then I guess, yeah, sorry, Nori, I know you were trying to take us out, so go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You take us out.
I'm taken out.
Okay.
No, thank you very much, Smarty, for showing us what you have. It's definitely outside the box and definitely something people want to take a look at. Augie, you got anything left that you want to throw in there?
Oh, I truly enjoyed this because I understand some of the science of mind behind it, and I really had no problem with what you're talking about because we are one.
That's right. That's right.
That's
You know
my
that
punchline.
little box that you're talking about, Tom?
There's no
Well,
box.
that little box, I found it a long time ago, and I smashed it.
Yeah. There's no
I think
box.
that's a good idea. Good
Yeah.
idea.
Right. All right. It was fun, guys. Whenever you
Bye,
guys want me back on, let's do it. Love
Absolutely.
you.
Thank
Absolutely.
you. Love you too.
All right, folks, you know where to find us. We'll be right back here next week with a brand new show. Thank you, Smarty. Thank you, Augie. Thank you, Nori. Love to all of our chat people. You guys are great. Thank you for showing up. We had 15 people in there tonight.
17.
17. Oh, wow. Okay, great. This has been wonderful. So thank you, folks, for showing up and listening, being a part of it, asking questions, all of it. We just love all of you. So thank you, Smarty. We love you as well. And we will see you guys next week. Here goes the music.